Hey, this is Jason, KO4 DDG Ham Radio. Today we're in the workshop and on the bench. Today we're going to review a brand new item I got in the mail the other day. This is the Andonstar AD249S M Plus 10.1 HDMI soldering digital microscope. See the price? Ain't bad at all. Features, well, you can see what the features are. Comes with a nice little solid bench, lights, the microscope, camera. So let's just go ahead and unbox this thing and see what we can do. Comes in a nice little box, not too fancy, not too plain. Gonna take it out. There's a component list, everything it comes with. Instruction book. Might have to look at that later, might not, don't know. You know how that goes with me. Nicely padded, which we appreciate that for the price. This is going to be the screen. Andonstar. Got some buttons on front. It's got the power, whatever those are. I guess I need to read instructions. And there's the microscope. There we go. Now we're good. There's the microscope. Set that aside. Must be the components. Hey, got left and right on there. That's nice to have. Got two sets of those. Screws, set all these aside. Power adapter, USB power adapter, it's a standard brick. More things I need to read instructions for. Comes with a 32 gigabyte SD card. Probably the cheapest one they can throw in, so might want to replace that later. This is for specimens, because it has the glass so you can look at like organisms and bacteria and whatever else you're interested in looking at under a microscope. Remote control. Does it come with a battery? Nope. Hopefully they're in there, but it's 2 AAA's. I guess if you don't want to touch the microscope, you can use that to adjust whatever you would adjust. I guess plus and negative adjustments. Here's the screwdriver storage they give you. Nice heavy duty aluminum or metal. It's not hollow, it's solid. So that's nice. The helping hands. Nice helping hands here. I said 360 degrees. You adjust, undo that and twist all the way around. What else is in this box? HDMI cable, HDMI regular to mini. If you wanted to attach it to external display. It's going to be lenses. They recommend lens L for soldering. We will see. Silicone mat. And the tray with flashlights, or lights, not flashlights. Guess they would flash on. Here's a stand. Light remote controls for the lighting. And that's what's in the box. Where do we start, y'all? Where do we start? Should I read instructions or just go for it? We're just going to go for it. So there's the base. In the picture, it showed these things surrounding the base. That says right. So I guess they just lay beside it. They have these little grooves. Yeah, I might want to pull out the instructions. Later. Okay, that's threaded, so that goes in there. This is a stopper, I believe, for how far it can go down. This looks like it might go like this. Silicone mat looks like it goes where a silicone mat would go. No overhang, so there's that. This is your helping hands. That probably should have been put on first. Oh, we got flashlights there. Okay, so helping hands. Probably go all the way down. And this being a stopper, probably wants you to stop it where it's practical. And that goes there. Tighten it up. That's for in and out. And we put the main display on. So these go in these notches. So there you go. There's the finished product once you get it all installed, I hope. Next is going to be testing the software and seeing what it does. Well, I installed the Windows software and went to hook it up. Hooks up via USB-C, but I don't think my computer has enough power in that USB port to power it. It takes 5 volts because the screen kept going on and off, which was kind of annoying. And on the screen, on the software, the image I was trying to get had a bunch of lines going through it. So your results may vary. But it does have this attractive 10-inch screen. So this is probably good enough for anybody to use. Here we have a resistor with the default lens. So let's go ahead and put the other lens on for circuit boards. Now we can use the things on the side to lower and up and raise it, but it only goes so far. Let's go ahead and lower it with the screw. You have to practice like this so you can get good at it. Trying to use your hand under a camera. Now, what was this thing replacing? It was replacing the first one I ever bought. This looks familiar to any of y'all. It's like a $20 microscope. It works for what it is, but you have to get it like extra close to the board. There was no room to solder. So I'm hoping this fixes my issue with my bad eyesight. Hi. And this is Jason, KO4DDG. If you want to buy one of them, I'll leave a link down in the description for it. It's about $210. But what I'm seeing is really worth it, but the computer program's crap. It has onboard storage with SD card, so you can save what you're looking at. I haven't tested that yet. As you can tell, I was recording this with the camera. But we'll catch you next time. 7-3, y'all.